Warzone Mobile has come a very long way in the 5 short months that people have been able to play the game. We got our first glimpse of Warzone Mobile back in September of 2022 at the COD Next event, where Warzone Mobile flew out a handful of mobile content creators where they were able to capture and showcase Warzone Mobile gameplay for the first time to a large public audience. Fast forward nearly 6 months to where Warzone Mobile has put out multiple updates in the last few weeks, leading to gameplay looking like this, with a lot of players saying that the performance has improved, and so have many other features of the game. And so today I wanted to compare Call of Duty Mobile Warzone from 6 months ago to just a few days ago and see how close we really are to getting the public global launch of Warzone Mobile. Now here we have the man, the myth, the legend, Winsanity. He was one of the creators that was flown out to the Warzone event, and this is his video. It's a really nice compact, like 5 minutes of just straight Warzone Mobile gunfights, gameplay, everything that we can use to compare it to the gameplay that is coming out nowadays. Now, the reason I'm kind of skeptical as to how close we are to the actual Warzone Mobile launch is, even though there have been a ton of fixes, and look at this, I mean, bro, these graphics are kind of cheap. They're not good. Like, I think we can all agree. I played the game as well in this very early stage in London, and had the chance of being able to be one of the first people to play the game, and it was okay. It felt okay at the time, but there's been a lot of improvements visually, but there are still so many more things that haven't been added, and we'll touch on that when we get to the new gameplay that came out just a few days ago. Just looking at this right here, the loadout section, it's really funny because we just got, like, the game just got loadouts. The fact that the new version of the game just got one of the most essential parts of Warzone, which is the loadout feature and the ability to create all the custom classes and customize your gameplay experience. I don't know, there's still a lot of things, in my opinion, that make me feel like we won't be getting Warzone Mobile come May 15th. And if you're wondering why May 15th, well, then the App Store. This is what they say. It's what they're claiming. It's what they've been claiming for the last few months, that we're going to be getting Warzone Mobile globally on iOS and Android come May 15th. But once again, I'm not denying that there's been a ton of progress to the game. Because just look at this, the lighting, the guy is like pitch black. He walked into the shadow and he just turned like pitch black. The textures, the quality, it's just really the quality. It's not refined. This is indeed a very early, like, alpha beta stage of the game, and that reflects in the gameplay. But the gameplay we're going to see in just a second, you could argue, like, some people want Warzone Mobile right now. They don't really care about, oh, there might be a bug or two, or we're just kind of really bored, so we want to play whatever we can get our hands on. I would argue that's probably not the best thing to do. As we see, we're saying any cash now. Was that some UAVs or airstrikes? I think the main reason that I'd be very fine. Oh my gosh, bro, that that recoil, dude, or like the flinch when he got shot, dude, he just got screwed. The main reason I want, or I would be happy with Warzone Mobile releasing later than May 15th, is for some very glaring and obvious features that aren't in the game and haven't even been tested. They're supposed to be introduced in the game within the next 3 months, actually less than 3 months to the global launch, and I just don't have a good feeling about that. Apex Legends Mobile, you guys know the game. It just got announced to be shutting down earlier this month, and this was a game that kind of reminds me of a very similar situation. We had early alpha builds, early beta builds. We started getting some regional launches, and the game was not ready in the slightest. But people still pressured Apex into releasing the game when they said they were going to release it, and the rest is history. We basically got a game launch that came out way too early, launched with way too many game-breaking bugs and glitches, and I am kind of fearful of that happening for Warzone Mobile. Do I think that's going to happen? No. But we've already seen one AAA studio kind of fumble the bag, so I would be more than happy with having reassurances that that wouldn't happen to us come Warzone Mobile. So yeah, there we have the gameplay from 6 months ago in Warzone, and here we have a gameplay from Manalift, who I've already reacted to around 2 weeks ago. They just upload really high quality gameplays. I mean, bro, look at this. Like, every single detail just feels more refined. The lighting, the text, the quality. Maybe it was how they were recording the old stuff, but this player is using a controller as well, so it gives us a very raw look at the gameplay and what we can expect. Once again, it is improved tenfold, so much better than what we were just looking at from 6 months ago, which is expected. Something that came out 6 months ago. Like one thing, the hit markers. If you guys don't have access to the game, you haven't been following along with some of the updates, the hit markers, you can now make them small, medium, or large, which is an amazing change because they were huge and fat and all over your screen in the last update. So now the smaller hit markers, they are listening to community feedback and they're going to continue to do so. But something that still, oh my gosh, my man, can you aim? I'm kidding. But there's still one thing, the FOV slider, that I would argue is really needed for some devices like tablets. It just doesn't feel smooth. It feels smooth, but doesn't feel fast-paced, energetic like the game actually is because of how punched in and zoomed in the FOV is on iPads. For phones, it looks pretty decent as you can see, but also after talking to Bobby Plays, it seems like there have been some more bugs that were introduced into this latest round of beta tests. So I love what Warzone Mobile is doing. I actually can't play the game right now. That's why I haven't been releasing a lot of videos, because I can only react to videos for you guys, because I have no way, even with the VPN, of playing the game. But I think that's how it should be. There still is so much hype around this game because they only have it available in one region. They're doing a great job of limiting people with VPNs to connect to the game and play the game before they should. And they're patching a lot of bugs. They're actively discovering and fixing a lot of bugs. And I don't know how much longer this is going to take for them to do. But listen, if the game comes out a month later, cool. 3 months later, cool. At the end of this year, cool. I would just rather have what is arguably the biggest chance of mobile gaming making a big return to the scene, that being Warzone Mobile. You know, them not rushing the production of this game and getting it out because people are just, you know, they want it to come out on May 15th. But there's still a good chance. I will say Warzone Mobile, they have just under 3 months, and as you can see, the gap between the 6-month time frame and now is a lot of changes, but I still am a little fearful because there's definitely a lot of things that need to be added for the first time and things that need to be changed, adjusted, and overall just optimization can definitely still improve. So, you know, I know the Warzone Mobile team. I've met them personally. They're all fantastic people, and they're putting the best interest of this game as a priority in their minds, which is perfect. And I got no clue what Manlift is doing right now, bro. Just drove into the zone like it's nothing. Oh, is he gonna hit a vehicle kill? Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, that game, that is crazy. That looks like PC. Oh, I don't know, you got the kill. Looks like PC right there. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you think Warzone Mobile is going to be launching come May 15th, or if you think we still have some extra months ahead of us that we're going to have to wait in order to play this game globally. Links to both the people we're reacting to are going to be down below in the description. With all that being said, it's been Boy, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.